This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. COVID cases on the rise once again across our state. Health officials revealing 1,251 new cases today and 17 new deaths. The virus now taking the lives of 13 Arizonans every day over the last week. These numbers come as kids head back to classrooms, and some districts grumble over lawmakers' ban on allowing them to require masks. Katie Nash is a Chandler teacher. She's vaccinated and she will wear a mask, but she fears her personal choices may not be enough. Only those 12 and older can get the shot right now, and that leaves more than 600,000 children in the K through 6th grades unvaccinated.
And my big fear right now is this Delta variant, but also the number of people that are still not vaccinated. It makes me very apprehensive about what potentially could happen when you have 30 plus kids in a classroom.
Vaccination rates have slowed to a crawl across Arizona, dropping 71% since May. And it's mostly younger people getting sick, ages 20 and under, making up 22% of the cases. Ages 21 to 40 make up a whopping 44%. To your voice, your vote, and the question of voter fraud in the 2020 election. The Associated Press out with a new analysis finding of the more than 3 million ballots cast in Arizona in November. Election officials identified fewer than 200 of them as potential voter fraud. And out of those, only 4 have actually led to charges. No one's been convicted. And according to the AP, none of these people had their votes counted more than once. More than 3/4 of all the votes in question actually came from Pima County. In Maricopa County, where the audit of the 2020 election is still underway, only one case of possible fraud has been identified so far. More calls tonight, this time from state Democratic leaders for Attorney General Mark Brnovich to investigate reports of election interference in Maricopa County. In a Zoom call, Democrats say the Attorney General must put aside politics and investigate allegations. State Republican Party Chairwoman Kelly Ward and former President Donald Trump, among others, tried to interfere with Maricopa County's vote count in the 2020 election. Brnovich, a Republican, is running for U.S. Senate.
It's extremely important right now that, elected leaders who've been put in positions of authority, they act on that authority. And the reality is that we've seen investigations launched for far less.
Their electoral college votes.
A short time ago, the Attorney General's office responding with this statement, quote, throughout his career, Attorney General Brnovich has consistently adhered to what the law requires. To suggest otherwise is absurd and contrary to his track record. Sometimes people project their own motivations onto others. Less than 24 hours before Phoenix's new heat and hiking safety rules kick in, Phoenix fire crews had to perform multiple rescues at Camelback Mountain. 4 incidents on Thursday, all related to triple-digit temperatures. Concern for firefighter safety is behind the new pilot program that took effect today. Certain trails at Phoenix parks will be closed when the National Weather Service issues an excessive heat watch. We told you about one day last month when a dozen firefighters had to be sent home sick after performing back-to-back rescues in extreme heat. Changes coming to the Grand Canyon shuttle bus starting tomorrow. If you're headed to the national park, all buses and shuttles will now go back to normal operations. Those services have been on an altered schedule because of the pandemic, but passengers should still expect reduced capacity, and you still have to wear a mask. For more information on the bus routes, go to nps.gov. The home of the Phoenix Suns getting a new name. The arena downtown now being called the Footprint Center. Footprint is a company focused on creating a healthier planet, partnering with the Suns and the Mercury to make the arena more sustainable. So you may notice some new signs in place already for Game 5 of the finals tomorrow.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, tracking more storm chances as we head into the weekend, and another high pollution advisory on Saturday as well. So if you have any kind of respiratory condition, you're going to want to limit your time outside again, or you may have difficulty breathing. As far as temperatures go, we're expecting mid-80s at 6 a.m., low 90s at 9, mid-90s at noon, and then briefly in the triple digits tomorrow. Not too bad, running several degrees below normal. And as we take a look at Futurecast, it does show the slight chance, at least, of some morning showers, and then the possibility of a little bit more later on especially in the higher terrain once we get into the afternoon and evening. So we're going to keep the storm chances going through the weekend. Next week looks a little bit better as our monsoon ridge gets in a little better position and we get more moisture and instability out of that. So we're going to up the storm chances to 40% Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. And temperatures will heat up a bit by Monday, but drop again to the low 100s by the end of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.